might you know where the stones were being, sourced from? Because this type of, the stone looks like well crafted, well cut.
That one might be a challenge for me to know the source of the stone, because it's an innovation he came with from a different country. Yeah, that is removed.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, that's how it is. Now, can we start?
Yes, please.
All right. This door used to be open. So basically what used to happen, the moment I divert the water to turn the stone, I'll roll down from that end and come and enter through this door. I enter through this door because I might be required to regulate the movement of the stone by using the brake this way.
So this was for easier movement.
This for easier movement.
The amount of water, and also how fine you want the grind to be.
Absolutely. But then, for today, because this door we don't use it normal, I'm gonna set somebody up there so that he can divert the water for us, come and turn the stone.
That would be amazing. Sawa.
When the water is diverted, I'm required to be here so that I can be able now to turn the stone either up
or down.
That is how you regulate the movement of the stone, the grinding stone.
Basically, the rock, what do you call it? The grinder, which is the rock, the two rocks.
Yeah.
One is stationary, which is below,
that's right,
beneath, and the one on top is rotating.
That is rotating.
So basically, the stone can rotate the whole day.
Yeah. 24 hours. It can run 24 hours.
Don't people find like rocks inside the grains?
Nothing at all. Because in between, when the stone doesn't touch the other stone, you don't get no granules of stone anywhere.
It's pure fine grind.
Very fine.
Amazing.
But the moment you leave the stones to hit one another, when there is no maze that is going in there, then you get some end product like granules of stone. Yeah.
What if a metal would have fallen inside it?
It produces very strange sound.
Oh.
Yeah, because what happens, sometimes people used to come with the maze when you might find some pieces of nails or even coins. The moment the coin goes in there, then it will be a very rough ride for the stone here.
So guys, I don't know if you guys have tried posho mill. When I was young, we used to go to a posho mill, and whenever a coin was inside the grinder, like people used to, the first time people used to like to run outside.
Exactly.
It used to produce a crazy sound, and it's the same.
It's the same one as this one.
Wow. Yeah. I think it's just a technology that was moved from, what do you call it, to electricity. Basically, this does not use there's no consumption. There's no power.
There is no fuel cost here.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Zero fuel cost.
Zero fuel cost. And this water goes back to the river after it turns the turbine and turns the stone.
Wow.
It is absolutely one of the ways you can protect your environment.
You know what really surprises me is how industrious your grandfather was. The fact that he was in the hotel industry.
Yeah.
It must be Blackenhurst.
Blackenhurst, that's right.
Yeah. In Limuru.
Yeah.
And he was really not directly linked to this.
No.
But his creativity, because did he innovate this by himself?
What he did, he copied one from where he used to work in a nearby area, so he just transferred that information
to this place.
But then you see the water diversion and all that, that is gonna be a costly adventure. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's how it is.
And what were the expenses for running this machine? What are the main focus point in terms of cost control to ensure that the machine haiharibiki?
To ensure that the machine does not, you just stick to one hand. Whoever comes to learn it, it should be the same person who will come tomorrow and the day after, so that he can get acquitted to whatever problems come along with the whole system. That's right.
Wow.
You need to make sure that it sticks to one hand. Otherwise, if you bring two hands here, then you're gonna get some messes. In fact, you can find that somebody can crack this stone by making it hit the one on the stationary one. There should be nothing like the stone hitting the other bottom stone. The rotating stone is not supposed to hit the stationary stone.
I don't know, I will get to more questions, but still, how do I know all my grains are out, especially now that this is a stone?
This is a stone. When the last bit of the grain drops in there, then you disconnect the water flow by closing one gate and opening the other, so that the water can go back to the river.
So, like back then,
Yeah.
the minute, how do I know like my maize are fully grinded and I need to now to give space to the second person?
For the second person, what normally happens is, when the final wrap is going, when the last bit of grain is going to go into the grinding stone, then you will be ready with the next customer's maize, so that you can drop it in there. Absolutely very little loss to the person who is the owner of the grain. But if you go like that until the last person is the one who is going to benefit now from the last bit of the flour that is coming out of it.
I think the only person losing is the first one.
The only person, and it's not a big loss.
Yeah,
And again, in a true sense, it's very little. You can actually not even notice it.
because if the nini is full, so if I pour mine, the second person, you might lose yours, but you took the first person, then the chain continues.
The chain continues. Probably the person who will go at a very minimal loss is the first person, because there will be nothing inside there when it is started. But there will be something to the last person, so that we can stop the machine. Get me?
Okay. And the maintenance and repair?
The maintenance cost will only come when you find that the amount of maize you put there and the end product, there is some discrepancy. You know what happens? From the turbine, there is a piece of wood. This is a shaft that comes from the bottom turbine. When it comes up here, it is, I wish, let me show you a bit. The shaft runs from down here and comes up here, on top here. From the top here is now where you can find this stone. So here, this is a metal shaft that is connecting the stone and the propeller down here.
So these are two different, so there's a shaft here and there's a propeller here.
Yeah.
And this is rotating.
This is not rotating, this is stationary. It's only the propeller. The propeller is the one that is rotating from the top.
So what is the significance of this?
This one is to prevent water from coming from the bottom there and getting into the product. I'll show you a good, we will go down there and see everything so that you can be able to understand exactly what goes on. There is a piece of wood like this that is right at the middle of both stones, the top stone and the bottom one. This is supposed to prevent any water from coming up to the end product here. Basically, it looks exactly like this. It's a piece of wood in the hole at the center of the bottom stone. We'll show you everything.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm so eager to see it.
And this is how we do it. This is how we start the grinding stone. First of all, you come here and you release the excess water slowly. Slowly by pulling up the gate. Slowly. Come up. There you go. So when you open the gate, you rock it, this pin, the rocking pin. There are two of them. One on the right, another one on the left. But for now, you're going to use one, because one you still work. Then, you move to the next step. Come here. And stop this gate. Remove the pin. There you go. And then stop the gate. Right where I like. Right where I like. That way, the water is going the other way now. That's good. There you go. Now we divert the water to the main course. Moment it goes into that gate, turns the turbine. Moment the water goes in here, it picks up speed because of the gradient. And that speed is the one that helps now turn the turbine down there. That is how the simplicity of the whole thing.
Can we go to the turbines?
Of course, yes.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. So guys, I'm going to show you the underneath and what actually turns the stone up there. When you come up here, you find the turbine right there. Might be a bit dark, but that is all that there is there. If you look at the far left-hand corner, you will find where the water comes and hits the turbine. Then the turbine turns the stone up there. And that is the whole process of the whole grinding idea. So basically, guys, that's where we are.
Wow, this is I'm in Muranga, Kenya. Just look at this. Look at that speed. Wow. Just see. And this is how the fly is ejected out. These are two stones grinding the maize. Look how fine the fly is. Like, I've seen something today that, of course, I've seen somewhere in movies, but I never knew the grind was this fine. Like, wow. Just look at this. Wow. Wow. And you know, one amazing thing is there are no, like, you would think the rock would crack and, you know, leave a lot of particles, but nah. The fly is super fine. And one of the most eco-friendly ways of producing or grinding grains in the country, one of the best processes. It's unfortunate that these processes right now, what you see, it's just a memory right now. It's no longer used probably for only home consumption. Probably they would want to grind for home use or different animal feeds. But people have been moving more and more towards electrical consumption and at the expense of eco-friendly ways of producing things. I hope, they say history repeats itself, so I hope one day people will go back to this, even if it's in a different level. So yes, Mr. Andrew. Now my flour umemaliza unga yangu bwana. Sasa mimi nilikuwa narokota wapi?
Imemalizika.
So there's another person who's supposed to come next, right? You're done with mine?
You've done with yours?
Yeah.
So just about when it's supposed to go all of it in there, you can always now wind up the regulator like that and then put for the next customer. Meanwhile, whoever was first is supposed to be clearing whatever is on the.
So it's my responsibility.
It is your responsibility.
Ah, yeah, guys, my responsibility.
That's right.
So the only thing you provide to me is this.
That's the only thing I provide you.
And
because I'll be busy now doing other things as you now.
So I collect it in one corner.
Yeah, you put it all in this corner here.
Wow.
That's right.
So guys, this is what I was supposed to do before I take my, and you also come to this side.
Yeah, you fetch from that side.
Yeah.
You push it to the other end and then you pick it up from the other corner.
Wow.
Basically that's it.
Guys, just look at that, all that flour. Huh? Oh my God. Yeah. The current generation cannot do this.
You can't do that. That's right.
I haven't even done it properly, but just look at that amount of flour. Well, fine grind.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. So guys, I'm with Mr. Francis here. Now Mr. Francis alikuwa one of the earliest, not earliest, see it's not that old. One of the people who've seen this project run, ndio ulikuwa hiyo wakati ukiona kiran.
Wakati wa zamani tulikuwa tunaleta uga hapa.
Yes.
Na hii gari mnaona ya kupima, tulikuwa tunalipa na mapeni.
Penny.
Wakati hiyo tulikuwa tulikuwa tunaita hera. Sababu hii dogo tulikuwa tunalipa hera moja. Ingine hera mbili. Hiyo ingine kubwa tulikuwa tunalipa hera mbili na nusu. Kwa hivyo tulikuwa tunalipa peni moja, hera mbili na nusu. Kusema haikukuwa imefika ni sumuni. Sasa mambo vile inaongezeka.
Inaenda ikipanda.
Sasa ndio ilikuwa hata hapa ilikuwa inaenda namna hiyo. Sababu unajua maji tena inaenda chini, sababu miti ilipandwa sana. Ile maji ilikuwa hapa kwa wingi ikakuwa chini. Sasa wakati tulikuwa tunasaga unga hapa, kuna mashini nyingine ilikuja. Ile ya stima. Ile ya stima ndio iliharibu hii. Sababu watu wote waliingia
ile wakati wakaenda kwa stima.
Wakaenda kwa stima.
Uzuri ya stima ilikuwa ni nini?
Hii mashini ya kusiaga unga ile inasiaga leo. Hii wakati tunaona kuna unga inasiagwa huko. Kama ile tunasema factory, ile factory kubwa tunatumia mashini kusaga unga.
Hii posho mill. Na millers.
Lakini wakati huo hii mashini tulikuwa tunapanga line mara tatu. Line tatu hivi. Sababu mahindi ilikuwa mingi.
Watu walikuwa wanapiga line.
Wanapanga line. Sababu huyo mmoja akisiagiwa mwingine anaingia. Na ilikuwa ikitumia tatu. Kwa hivyo tulikuwa tunaenda haraka sana. Sababu vile umeona maji inaenda, ilikuwa inasugusa hiyo kitu kwa nguvu sana. Tena mahindi inaswagwa haraka sana. Watu walikuwa wanatoka mbali wanaleta hapa. Na hiyo unga ilikuwa mzuri sana. sio kama hii inatokwa huko na mashini. Sababu ya mashini inatolewa ile kitu ya ndani, lakini hii ukikula unga ya hapa utasikia iko tamu, na tena inaongeza kitu,
inaongeza kwa mwili.
Ndio, mwili yako inakuwa na nguvu sana kwa kutumia hii unga ya hii mashini. Kwa hivyo hii mashini ilikuwa mzuri sana. Wakati huyo yule mzee alikuwa ameandikwa hapa, sababu kuna mtu alikuwa ameandikwa hapa, walikuwa wawili, mmoja wa kupagiza laini hapa na yule wa kufungua mashini ni kupimia watu pale. Sababu wakati wanapima, huyu mwingine alikuwa anaiweka hapa kwa kichungi, achunge ile mawe iko ndani ya mahindi, alafu apeleke pale. Hiyo mawe ikienda pale, unasikia ikigoga, ikiingia hapo
utajua
kuna kitu kinaingia baya, sababu hiyo mawe unasikia iko sauti inaleta. Lakini mahindi peke yake inaenda haraka, na unaona vile mtu akiweka mahindi, kuna huyu naye anatoa yake. Akitaka kufanya nini, kukagua grade, anaiweka kwa kichungi, anachukua hii ile tunaita makore, kuna ile gosi ya juu ile inatoka juu kale kwenye bamba kabisa. Hiyo ukitaka kubeba pamoja, utapeleka kwa kichungi, utabeba namna hiyo na utaenda kupika tena ikiwa namna hiyo. Kwa hivyo hii mashini ilikuwa mashini nzuri sana, isipokuwa leo watu wanasahau ile mambo ya zamani, wanatafuta ile mambo ya kileo. Sababu kuna maendeleo imekuja, wanataka kitu kinafanya haraka, na hiyo haraka ndio
inaleta watu magonjwa na nini,
inaletea watu magonjwa
yenyewe. Ni uchungu.
Unaona maji vile inakuja, na hiyo maji ikifungwa, unaona hiyo mashini inasimama. Maji ikifunguliwa
inaendelea,
unaona vile mashini inasuguka kwa nguvu haraka sana.
So za mashini zilianza kuja mwaka gani?
Mashini hii
nasema hizi za stima.
Hizi za stima zilianza kuja mwaka wa kama 1960. Kama 1960 ndizo walianza kuleta hiyo mashini kidogo, lakini leo ni mingi.
Lakini hata saizi hizo pia zinaisha, watu wameenda kwa duka.
Si ndio? Hata hiyo mashini sinafanya nini, siaga unga, hiyo haitaisha. Sababu unajua watu itaisha sababu hakuna mahindi. Lakini unaona watu wanaenda kununua mahindi huko, wanapeleka huko, hata mashule wanapeleka mahindi yao huko wasiage unga kama hizo. Lakini hata hapa ukitaka unga mingi, ulete gunia 10 hapa, itasiagwa na hiyo unga yako utabemba. Labda huyu mzee atengeneze njia mzuri, gari iwe ikifika hapa kuleta mahindi, na akitengeneza mahindi italetwa hapa na gari. Lakini ubaya, unaona njia ni kama zamani tulikuwa tunaleta hapa, lakini kulikuwa na njia nyembamba sana. Tulikuwa tunatoka baribari njia kama hii kidogo, na tulikuwa tunafurahi sana wakati tunakuja.
Hiyo ndio wakati ulikuwa unakutana na girlfriend.
Unaona kuna kiti ya kukalia, na ukitaka kuna ingine ilikuwa pale, lakini leo tumejenga ingine, tumejenga ya juzi tumejenga ingine hapo, ukakaa hapo juu. Lakini zamani ilikuwa bao, mnakaa hapo, wengine wanakaa hapa ndani, alafu wanaenda namna hiyo.
Mr. Francis has a lot of story. Every time I sit with him, I just get lost. Like, he has very interesting story, and we'll be sharing more with you guys. So Mr. Andrew, nashukuru sana. So unasema the project still runs. Sikusema nini. So guys, we shall still I'm still with Mr. Francis. So let's finalize with Mr. Andrew Pia. But Mr. Francis, before tuende kwa Andrew, do you have any last words?
Ningesema ile neno niko nayo. Mashini kama hii haiwezi tupa. Sababu mkitupa kama hii, mashini hii ipotelewe, historia inapotea. Lakini ikiwa namna hii, unataka kama huyu mtu mwenye hii mashini akipata mtu wa kumsaidia, hii mashini iongezwe na ipanuliwe, na ikipanuliwa hata yeye atapata watu wengi wa kupiga kupiana hapa. Lakini leo unaona yeye hana nguvu, lakini akipata mtu mwingine wa kumsaidia ipanuke, itakuwa mzuri sana.
So mnaweza taka kutumia bado?
Tunaitaka kuitumia.
Okay.
Iko na uzuri.
Umesikia hiyo mawaidha? So Mr. Andrew tuko naye hapa.
That's right.
Yeah, it's very nice. You've heard what Mr. Francis has said.
Yes.
Do you think it's still viable?
It is still viable, yes. Yeah.
And do you think the locals will still want to use?
The problem is, most of the land they use to cultivate maize to bring here, they have used it now for other purposes like planting tea, something that you bring them money every end of the month.
And maize it's once a year, so it doesn't...
Maize could be, on a good season, maybe twice a year. Or maybe once. Never go the global warming and all these changes might brought the product down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a staple food, but I think people are not... People prefer to buy on the supermarket.
Absolutely.
Because I would rather plant my skuma wikis and other vegetables and get money every week, or chilies and get every other month.
Oh yes.
Rather than anyway. So those are the things that the government needs to look at. But we are really happy that you took your time today and they showed us around.
That's right.
We've been well informed of what used to happen.
That's right.
And it's a knowledge that not many people would. You know, I've seen this in movie, and it's like a 2-second, 3-second video. You see that people something grinding, but the knowledge that I've had today of how actually it works, it's very informative.
That's right. You're welcome any other time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And please don't touch this, Nini.
If you stay here.
Yes, keep for memories ever and ever.
And another generation of
Yes, and another generation.
Yeah.
And it's gold.
Good.
This is gold.
That's right.
And if today's generation will not appreciate it, history repeats itself.
Absolutely.
The tomorrow's generation will appreciate it.
That's right.
Yes, so nishukuru sana Mr. Andrew.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Barikiwa.
You're welcome.
Asante.
Right.
So guys, see you on the next one. And I hope you guys will like and subscribe and share. Today's been amazing, and I've really, really appreciated the insightfulness. Muranga, I think this is there's a calling to come here. So I always find myself coming to Muranga at one point or the other. So peace out. By the way, guys, look. So peace out. So guys, these are the other, as Mr. Andrew and Mr. Francis said, there used to be 3. This was one pair for the grinder, and this was the other one. You can see these trucks. Amazing. Guys, if you like more of this content and more, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also tell us where to come to. You know, tell us other unique things that you'd want us to feature, that you know, and tell us to go. You never know, you may find us in your place. Yep. Peace out.